I've been waiting.
You know, as the regular season break winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Ben Simmons is out there at Price. And it's KD in at the small forward spot. Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Porter. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from KD. Here's Simmons. That's good, and it's Price with the assist.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Porter with it. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. And here's Jokic outside. And Curry pulls it down. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. Great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Price against Jokic. Porter with the steal.
Why the hell did he do that?
The pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the defense.
Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordan. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent, how does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I could tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you. And you got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Price.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Smith. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Will it go? That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Irving.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
Now here's Porter. 9-point game his last outing. Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. Price with the block. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this one.
He's been such a great complimentary guard. He just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a 3-point threat. He certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Fade away. Jokic with the bucket.
And how about Jokic just with a tremendous read? Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Michael Malone. David?
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside.
Damn.
So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Denver calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Now, here is Smith, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over Urban. And too long on the shot. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Spurs in San Antonio.
Bro, watch out, Curry.
Feeds it to Smith. Price with the block. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything after this.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Nets. Denver passing it around. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Price with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's Brooklyn. Huge run right now for them, going 19-2. Inside. Here's Simmons. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got 5 assists in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Come on, man. What's wrong with this game?
Price outside for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here is Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Six to shoot. Steps back and fights. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chip. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good, Smith. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. have seen some cautionary examples here of late.
It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Owens, stolen by Durant. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And that one, good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Caldwell Pope outside. Now here's Porter. No points in the game yet for him. Owens kicks to Smith. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Owens. Smith trying to break loose. And Owens gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
Owens showing great confidence off the catch.
Nets leading by 19. Here's Simmons. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. For 3, Price. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Curry kicks to Price. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Back to Price. Simmons inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Simmons dishes to Price. Left side, KD. Over Smith. The shot by KD. No good. The Nuggets trail by 20. Caldwell Pope finds Porter. Price with the block. And stolen by Owens. And now the Nuggets, fast break, and stolen by Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. Price against Jokic. They get the rebound. Goes back up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first personal
Attacking the
foul.
rack to great effect.
At the line for the
Checked in
Nets.
for Brooklyn. T.J. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant.
And never say never, but we might never see another
Out of
player
his
who
motherfucking
combines the
shoes.
length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Kicks to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Braun. A rebound by the Nets. Price has got 5 rebounds tonight. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great. What do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And he gets it back. And they recover it. Here's Highland. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Kept alive. Out to Price. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, right away, they've been hassling ball handlers, just swarming defense and very active with their hands, looking for any chance to force any kind of turnover.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
2 minutes remaining in the
Looking
first.
to end the
2
run.
minutes.
Highland misses.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And it's Denver with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. They've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Haji. The shot comes out. The Nets go the other way with it. Passes it to Price. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Sharp, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jokic against Price. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
The baseline J. That's good from Price, the assist by Irving. And that's now 20 points for the bodyguard. Outside, Green. The pass to Jokic. Shoots over Price. Jokic, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And it's Price missing. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Najee. Back to Green. 14 feet away. The shot missing. And that's it for the first quarter of what's been a very lopsided game.
Your Nuggets.
Nets out in front, running away with it.
44.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Owens is out there with Brown, and it's Highland in at the one. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The bodyguard in that last game against the Timberwolves made a big difference. He had 42 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Simmons checked in for the Nets. Pass to Highland. Second chance shot. That shot no good. Good D by Irving.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And in the last decade, defensive switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Owens with it. Simmons is there. Here's Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his second personal foul.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for
You got
Denver.
a team percentage of about 81%. You're going to be one of the elites in this league.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Price outside. Over Owens. And it's Price missing. Nuggets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And the pass to Highland. 5 to shoot. Down low, here's Owens. Good D by Price.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Pass to Porter. Pass to Highland. Over Irving. And again, Denver no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Durant kicks to Price. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Fires top of the key. Count it. Price has got 24.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Passes it to Porter. Now Caldwell Pope. Brown outside.
Just trying to give
Thomas
me a
against
chip. That's
Caldwell
it.
Pope. Over Thomas. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
3.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Porter looking it
That's
over.
a rival.
To the inside. Brown the pass to Owens.
Oh, he dunked on my rival.
To see Shep up there in the air, strong finish.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
Defense
Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
That's his second personal foul.
The Nets shooting their
Second
6th
team
and
foul.
7th free throw attempts tonight.
And team
At the
free
line
throw
for the
numbers
Nets.
really about as good as you could ask for, around 80%
Free
on the
throws.
season.
Smith checked in for Denver. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Irving. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Smith. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
And GA, he is not messing around in this one.
Ben
You can
Simmons.
tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Smith dishes to Caldwell Pope. He kicks it to Porter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Here's Sumner. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Smith. Brown right side.
Brooklyn foul.
Why you fouling, bro?
Cameron. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Caldwell Pope outside. Left side, Brown. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Owen.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
All niggas that cut to the
Now the
ball.
pass to Sumner. Thomas dishes to Price. Makes it off the glass. Price has got 32 points in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Smith the pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. Now Smith, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Price with the ball.
The
Shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Nets. They're on an 18-6 run. And Simmons kicks to Sumner. Price. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Price has got 34.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Jokic. Floats one. He blocks it again. And that's 9 points.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that
Substitution on the court.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Green's checked in. Curry's checked in for the Nets. Pass to Jokic. Shoots from the corner. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
Here's Smith. Price with the block.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Six to shoot. And finished off by Price.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
I don't think really that's his personality. Sometimes he's just waiting for things to happen, and other times he's in attack mode.
Here's Najee. Passes to Jokic. Over Price. The Nuggets with another miss. Brooklyn's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Simmons trying to get open. And there's the pass to Sumner from outside the arc. And the Nets another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Smith the pass to Jokic. Trying to get something going. He can't hit that time.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Price outside. Fades back. He dishes it to Simmons. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Simmons got 20 points. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey, because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Pass to Green. Braun. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get
2
deep,
minutes remaining in the
score.
first half. 2 minutes.
Price against Jokic. Price outside. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Price with the block. Simmons passes to Price. 1:31 left now here in the second. Outside, KD. And it's off from three-point range. KD's gone 1 of 4 so far. Astanaji.
KD hurt.
Denver passing it around. Braun guarded by Curry. Beyond the arc.
Oh, man.
And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. So as we conclude the first half so far, fairly one-sided. Brooklyn ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Look at the bodyguard in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Ben Simmons is out there at Durant, and it's Price in at the 5, roaming the paint. And certainly Greg MP has done a lot of damage outside the arc in this one.
He's looked very comfortable from that range, especially when he sees Owens in front of him.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Denver shooting only 21% from the field so far. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
That's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Brooklyn's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. He gets it in there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Jokic. Shoots from 12. That one's not going to go. Good D by Price. The tray. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Smith kicks to Porter. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
High post, KD. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off.
The pass to Owens. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so Price will bring it up for Brooklyn. Tonight, MP is going old school. Showing off his mid-range game.
And I think it might have caught Owens and his team by surprise. We don't see a lot of guys utilize that area of the floor anymore.
Back to Smith. Pass to Owens. Here's Jokic. Price with the block.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Five on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And Durant gets it to go.
Such a reliable shooting option. KD, the guy on the floor, you want him with the ball to make plays like that.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Owens. Jokic with it. Three-pointer. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Simmons.
Nuggets ball.
Brooklyn on defense. The feed to Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith inside. Covered by Irving. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Price passes to KD. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Durant's got 11 points.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Moving against Smith. Jokic. Price with the block. And MP has really brought his A game tonight, hadn't he, Greg? Knowing he needed to face off against Shep Owens.
Yeah, and it's clear that he took this matchup very seriously. It's the kind of game you circle on your calendar.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Price, high post. He's against Jokic. Price passes to KD. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Shep Owens.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. For Denver, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Caldwell Pope against Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing.
Give me what? 3 fouls.
Nuggets, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
He doesn't get the second one. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. That's good from Price, the assist by Irving. Price has got 45 points.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
To the middle.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, no, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Here's Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think he just has a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake there to draw the foul.
Free throw drops for KD. And the Nuggets making a change here. Highland's checked in.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Owens. And Irving pulls it down.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Brown, the pass to Highland. Over Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Price outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Inside. Captain coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Denver. Outside, Porter. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Kicks it to Owens. Brooklyn with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And then Durant with the jam.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
Here's Highland. He's covered by Irving. Price with the steal. And now Price running the floor all by himself. And another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Denver calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up inside.
Here's Price. To the inside. Here's Claxton. Goes in for the dunk.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
They've got Smith. Owens is out there with Jokic. Then it's Porter. It's Najee in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. 4 on the shot clock. And they force a shot clock violation. Great D. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Read the pass to Najee. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Offensive rebound. There's the pass to Claxton. Here's Sumner. Price passes to Claxton. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to Najee. He kicks to Watson. To stop the run. The rebound by the Nets. Sumner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Watson. It's hauled in by Warren. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Again with the block.
He's now tied for 3rd most blocks for a game.
A night to remember for us and for everybody watching. Just a dominating defensive performance. To the paint, here's Price, and finished off by Price.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Braun, guarded by Harris. Najee. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern. And I'm not kidding. The league's got standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Pass to Reed. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Najee. The pass to Watson. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Najee, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Hook shot. No good there. Now Denver takes it the other way. Pass to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by the Nets.
Sumner kicks to Price. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Denver shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. He takes it in. Reed. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Warren. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. And here's Price for three. It's hauled in by Watson. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Braun. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD, or AD, or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Harris against Reed. Astonagi launches a three. And it's Price with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there it is for him.
Joe
Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the bodyguard.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
Price looking it over. Morris outside. Fires the three. And it's Price missing. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Knocked loose. Price with the steal. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Price outside. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. No one near him. And he knocks down the jumper.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The 17-footer. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not.
Damn.
Wanting to let go of the rope.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
Kyrie act like he didn't want to play. Yeah. For my storyline, that nigga. I did though bad. Did I do them worse than the Pelicans though? Who better between them two? The Pelicans better than them. At least that was close. The Pelicans got knocked their ass out the playoffs. We did play LeBron. Anthony Davis went off. I went off though. Philly tried to get me though. They tried to get Philly that. Man, listen, that shit took off 5 minutes after the fourth quarter, man. I had to damn near score everything. Buddy Hill, big mouth ass. They crazy. Jamal Murray, what the fuck is Jamal Murray? I want him to be better for this ass whooping. Him and get I see y'all niggas in the playoffs though. If y'all make it. Who can average a triple double this year? 41, 11, and 11. LeBron still playing at a high level. 29 is like when 30 used to be the new thing. That's like scoring 19 points. Shit. Well, averaging, I meant to say. This nigga so nice. No skip games. Okay. That nigga on fire from everywhere. I'm shooting at least 61% from all spots on the floor. Ain't nobody shooting as efficient in 2K, period. If I was to play another season, all of that shit would be like 80.
set ripper, neighborhood superstar. Corner split up while we dispose of.